YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today it's raining. It's pretty cold out, but it's still the middle of September. But that means work in the shop. So let's get right to it. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've been up to. So we'll start off with the Milwaukee Road layout because it's in the middle of the room. It's kind of hard to miss, so you'll be seeing it a lot. I got the new LED lights above it, like I said, so it really illuminates it pretty darn good. I'll also show you the box for all of you new people who haven't seen the lights yet. They're relatively cheap at $27 a piece, and you can, I'll move the camera up so you can see it. You can daisy chain them, so to speak, to plug into each other. So you can run multiple lights. I think you can run up to 6 lights off of one plug-in, which is pretty impressive. And as you can see, it lights up pretty good. They are 5,500 lumens or something like that, and 25,000 hour rating LED. Very nice. So yeah, the Milwaukee Road's finally lit up pretty good on both ends. I don't think I've done anything to the Milwaukee Road layout that you haven't seen, but I did do some running recently with a friend, and I'll get into that here in a minute. Over here is the N-scale Los Angeles Junction layout. Well, the beginning of it anyway. I've got some of the track laid down where it goes. Very awkward looking track layout, but it is prototypical. I don't know how well you can see this. This is the track diagram. On my LED screen I'm getting dark lines. I don't know if you're seeing that as well, but well, that looks pretty bad. But anyways, you can see how the layout would go, and then it comes around the corner, and whoop, sorry, that was bad. I'll probably cut that out. Anyway, you can see how it goes around the corner, and that's how it goes around the corner here. And there's the 30-degree crossing, and then tracks will go all the way down that way and eventually end off. I'm gonna add another spot, but I just got a lot of work to do. So we'll go see the other layout. Okay, so 3 or 4 months ago, I met a gentleman in the grocery store of my local town, and I was wearing my Milwaukee Road hat, and he approached me and said he liked my hat and was into railroading. Anyway, we hit it off, and he's an older guy, but very much, well, he was active. You know, we had a couple of visits here. We ran trains, like I said, on my Milwaukee Road layout, and he asked me if I could build him a small CSX switching layout, modern. I agreed. He helped me out with the money to get it started. And you know, he's always wanted a modern switching layout. He wanted HO, but he wanted it small, so he ended up settling with N. So I started buying stuff and getting all the stuff put together, and unfortunately he had a stroke, and he's in a home now, and I really want to get this layout done before anything further progresses to the worse with his health. But nevertheless, the way things are now for him and his wife, they won't have the room for the layout when it's done, so I'll keep it here until you know, I'm able to take it to see him. I have an appointment to meet with the administrator of the assisted living facility where he is now, and hopefully I can get this done before Christmas. And this will be CSX Downtown Spur, similar to Lance Mintheim's CSX Spur, Voodoo and Palmettos, but obviously an N scale and a lot smaller, because I only have I don't know if you can see real well, but this is 2 feet deep by 8 foot long. It is sandwiched board, particle board, on top of 2-inch pink foam, glued down with Gorilla wood glue, and then sandwiched together with 1x4s on brackets on the wall. And the reason why I did that, one, it's going to be super lightweight. It's going to be super rigid with the board and the pink foam together. You'll see right down here that there's some long screws. I like star tip or torque tip, whatever you want to call them. I don't really like Phillip that much, but these screws will come down just long enough to go through the board on the bottom, and that will hold it together. I got 3 of them. One for this board, gonna skip that board, one for that board, and then one for the end. Right now it is pretty solid. It bounces a little bit, but I wanted to make it easily removable to be able to take to places. I've got I think all the turnouts are here now. Back there in that corner will be Miami Iron and Metal. Here will be Family and Son. And then I've got 2 tankers for Sun Gas, although they're not really correct for the Sun Gas company, but nobody will know. Well, maybe you guys, because I just told you. There'll be a turnout here going to Sun Gas, and then the runaround at the old Seaboard Coastline station will be here, which will be really interesting. So there's only going to be like 4 industries, and I got plenty of freight cars already. I found these BLMA reefers for $29.99 on eBay, and the guy posted like 10 of them, and I bought 3. I was really excited to get them, and then got them, and they don't roll very well at all. I don't know if he did something to them or what, but they're actually kind of bad. And I got a East Erie commercial box, GATX, another gondola, and found this F box on eBay at a good price. So I bought that. It's like the last one. And then of course Microtrains has their new run of TTX High Cube 60 foots. And when I saw them on the internet, I'm like, oh, those are too bright yellow. They look terrible. I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy them, because they look too bright yellow on eBay. Even on Microtrain's website, they look really bright yellow. It's kind of ugly, really. It's off-putting. So I thought, nah, I'm not going to get those. And I ended up getting them anyway, obviously, because I have them. But I'll go ahead and show you. They are not bright yellow when you get them out. They're perfect. And these are the nicest Microtrains cars I have ever seen. So they are definitely not too bright yellow. Let's see if I can get this open with one hand. But I guess I'll do a mini kind of review on these. Really short, not really meant to be an actual review, but just check this car out. So 60 foot high cube TTX. It's got the modern red, so that's 2014, I think, and above. I think the black logo was 2000. I want to say 2004, 2000 or 2004. Anyway, they're separately applied rams on the door, the bars. Little tiny stirrup steps, very thin. This one's bent a little bit. I think they're metal. But this also has coupler cut bars, etched metal see-through walkways, the smaller couplers, and modeler applied MU hoses. I've never seen that on a Microtrains car. If any of you have, let me know in the comments. Also, a separate brake rigging underneath. I don't know how well you can see that because it's... oh, there you go. Yeah, a really, really nice car. And also, metal wheels on a Microtrains car. It's unheard of. Now these are around $110 for the 3-pack. Wow, that rolls really good. This is the first time I've actually rolled it. That is a beautiful car. Wow, that's definitely on par with the Exact Rail. Although the Exact Rail is only a 40-footer. Let's go ahead and put it on there next to it and see how they look in contrast. Pretty darn close with the paint color. Excuse me. Of course, I think the older black logo as compared to the red logo, I think the red logo is a brighter car in prototype. And I know the Exact Rail is a 50-footer and this one's a 60-footer, but in comparison, they're pretty darn close. The Exact Rail does not have etched metal walkways or coupler cut bars. The couplers appear to be the exact same, and the height is good on both cars. The wheels on the Exact Rail car are shiny metal. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit on these. And the metal wheels on the Microtrains car are blackened metal. But, you know, they're still awesome cars, especially together. I'm definitely going to be buying more of these 60-foot high cubers. I just love that car. It's a beautiful car. Comes in a 3-pack and all 3 different road numbers. I believe you can get them in Canadian National as well, and CSX, which I'll probably get the CSX ones. Then also I have one locomotive. It's 2759 GP38-2, and then it's a chassis caboose, but I'm going to make it into one of those shoving platforms like Tangent did in HO scale. You know, dirty it up, weather it, put the screened windows on it, put the V-shaped window housing here, fade the paint quite a bit, and patch the chassis out for CSXT with a number. And that should look pretty darn cool when it's done. I actually have a photo of this engine with a caboose just like that saved onto my computer. So anyway, enough rambling with this. Let's get on to something else. Okay, so we're in the other half of the shop. This is another layout that I started about 2.5 years ago. This is a Chicago Central switching layout. I forget the name of the town I picked, but it's in, I want to say it's in Iowa somewhere. This, I know it looks kind of rough right now. It's because it fell face down when I had it in the other part of the shop over there. It flipped off of the totes, plastic totes that I had it sitting on. My pant leg got caught on one of the wires, and it just pulled it off, and it fell face down on the floor and busted a lot of stuff and messed up. Anyway, I won't get into it, but I gotta fix this up. So this is next on the agenda for dioramas, but not for actual projects because I have a lot of other stuff. The big HO diorama is up there with the 7-Eleven on it. That's on the top of the shelf. That's where I keep stuff up there and on that shelf. I got me a new heater. My old one grew legs and walked off, So this one is the replacement. I'll be running this one off of diesel fuel. It does create a little bit of vapor, but I have an old I used to have a wood stove in this shop. I took it out, but there is ventilation up there, and then I have a vent fan for my airbrush area. But also this is the shop lights that I was talking about. I bought 3 more for the Union Pacific layout, and then got more other projects going on over here. I'll go ahead and show you my shelf. I got a lot of new models. I got the new Union Pacific GP15-1. There's a couple other things you probably haven't seen, but for the most part, spinning around here without getting too dizzy. This is a stack of models that is newer or newish. That hasn't been on the channel. This caboose I got from Jim Samsula. I'm going to, okay, for all USP fans, cover your ears and don't listen to this part. Okay, I'm going to dirty the heck out of this thing and put some graffiti on it. And this is going to be a shoving platform for the GP15 on the little UP layout. I also bought a couple of Atlas Union Pacific bulkhead flats. Both of these just came in yesterday. Unfortunately, they're the same road number, but I think I only need one for the UP layout, so I'll put the other one somewhere else. And I got a Western Pacific yellow door. I've wanted one of these for a long time. They're on eBay. Unfortunately, they're going for about 40 bucks, 30 with $10 shipping, and I really didn't want to pay that. But I made an offer on one and the guy accepted at $26, so it's pretty good. I got this Texas, Oklahoma, and Eastern car. These are on Lombard Hobby right now for $23.99 for an Atlas Master. That's a steal for a Master car because they're pretty nice. I got this TILX Atlas Master. Has no road number. And one of the MU hoses is missing. I got it used off of eBay. Paid too much money for it, I ain't gonna tell you. And I got this UTLX tanker. Very, very nice car. Extreme detail. Just a beautiful car. Got a pretty good deal on that one. Let's see. Got a CPA. Canadian Pacific 60-foot auto parts box car. Gonna turn that into a UP car, or maybe a BNSF, I don't know. Got a Exact Rail BNSF High Cube, kind of basic but really nice car. And then this one I also got from Lombard, City of Prineville Railway. I live near Prineville. Gonna model it someday. Also $23.99. Very good prices on Lombard Hobby's website. I got a GP15-1 for Proto 2000 Chicago Northwestern. This is going to go on that Chicago Central layout eventually. I got a Scale Trains B&N covered hopper. I got this for a really good deal at $22 with a $9 shipping, so 30 bucks or $31 altogether. Not bad. I've got a prototype in mind that I'm going to weather that for and do a little custom graffiti. And a Golden Triangle car. It's pretty neat. I like it. It's going to go with my SP stuff later on. And then these two. This one, Atlas Master TTX Center Beam. These are super popular, very hard to find. Train World, I guess they found several of these in the back, and they were lost, I guess, and then they posted them on their site and sent me an email, and they were going super fast. I tried to buy 2, ended up only getting 1, and it was the last one, so I got that for 40 bucks. And then I bought Arrowhead Models Railgun Gondola. Man, this is a beautiful car. I want to get 2 or 3 more. but these are also starting to go pretty quick. But it's a beautiful car. I thought I'd show you what I got. So I got all that new stuff, and actually I got a heck of a lot more, so stay tuned. So the other stuff that I got, it's model railroad related, but it's not exactly model trains per se. I think I showed all of these in one of my last videos, update videos. The GP60M, or GP60M, yeah, there on the end. I bought that for like 50 bucks off of eBay about 5 years ago. And a couple months ago I started taking it apart because I was going to super detail it and put some sound in it, and I actually found out that there's an NCE sound decoder in it with a speaker. So I was pretty surprised when I took that apart and found that. The MP15AC that I ruined with a very bad weathering job also has sound in it, but it has the crappy pickups for electric conductivity that the original Genesis line had. So unfortunately it doesn't run very well. I need to figure out what to do with it. And then I got a few other projects on the benchwork. I got this from Jim Samsula. He was a pal and sold that to me for 100 bucks. It's missing some stuff. It's missing the handrails in the front and back are broke, and it's missing a ditch light housing. I got, let's see, what's this? Oh, I got brand new ditch light housings from Details West, and you can't find the front and rear SD60M handrails anywhere unless you buy GP60M handrails from Athearn. I'm just obviously using the front and rear, not the side rails, because they're too short. But the front and rear side rails are exactly the same on the GP60s as the SD60s. I'll just have to repaint it. I also got that Chicago Northwestern bi-level for the N-scale Rock Island layout. I got some Seattle North Coast stuff because I'm going to switch the Milwaukee Road layout to 1980 Seattle North Coast Railroad. Like when I get bored of Milwaukee Road, I just switch it out, put some more modern cars on there, and then go back and forth as I see fit. There's the GP15-1. It's sitting in queue to get weathered. Love that engine. It's beautiful. The GE 44 ton is off the layout and getting ready to get a sound install. So that one will be cool. I want to try to fit a Keep Alive capacitor in that 44 tonner. We'll see if I can do that. It's going to be probably pretty tough. I have a lot of other projects going on down underneath the bench. I've got my custom toolbox set up with all my vehicle models and engine models that'll be coming out. I'm working on the N-scale CF7. I'm working on a Portland & Western SD7 number 1501. I'm also working on a SW1500 in Union Pacific. That will be going on the UP layout with the GP15. So I got a lot of other projects going on, a lot of new freight cars, a lot of engines, a lot of stuff that I need to build up. So this winter will be pretty fun. Also for the CSX layout, I'm going to model FEC GP38-2 number 511. So I got the decals there, got some CSX decals. But that's pretty much it. So hang on a sec and I'll do this better. So as you can see, I've got my work cut out for me. I've got a lot of projects going on, a lot of different layouts. I've had people ask me in the past, why so many different layouts? My wife and I got lucky buying this house, to be honest, and with the space that we have and the very low price that we paid, I know it needs work, and the shop needed a lot of work. It was down to the studs when we bought the place. But fortunately I have the space to be able to to move a lot of stuff around and make room for new things, and projects like this one here and the Milwaukee Road layout, which I started at another house, not even here. But we got lucky to be able to have this space. And I'm by no means wealthy, but besides PC gaming and hunting, fishing, all that good stuff, model trains is really my only main hobby now. I've pretty much all but given up on motorcycles due to my health. I don't ride ATVs and dirt bikes anymore. I got too many problems going on. But for the model railroading, I can pretty much do it all year round. With my new heater that I have, I can do it in the winter time. We're getting a heatilator for the house, so the swamp cooler will be coming out here. I will be getting a dehumidifier for the shop, so don't worry about that. I know swamp coolers are very bad for wood and warping, and will be bad for the track, but I'll make do with it and make sure that I can come out here and model all year round. Oregon is a funny place. It gets 115 in the summer, and it gets down to minus 5, 6, 7, 8 in the winter, and 3-4 foot of snow. So it kind of hinders my all year round modeling, and that's why my uploads are not as common as they should be. I apologize for that. But things are moving forward now. I'm definitely going to be kicking butt on this CSX layout. You'll see updates from that, but probably no build videos on that, because I need to get it done ASAP. And the track just came in yesterday. I actually have more stuff coming in for it today. It says out for delivery, so that and some other things. I got 7 or 8 cars for the UP layout, and Shinohara turnouts. I wanted to get custom-made turnouts from Peter, but I just had to do things quick and fast, and I'll get a hold of Peter and order some layout, turnouts, because I really love them. I want to try them out. Yeah, for the most part, that's how things are going. This video is probably long by now, so I'm going to wrap it up. So take care, and I'll see you next time.